Welcome, gorgeous women. We're here at Morgan's Point today from Ontario, Canada. And it is believed to be around that 350 million year old area. So we're surrounded by fossils and the oceans and beautiful trees and scenery, as you can see. But we're coming to you with August and the Ascension Waves for August for the Ascending and Rising Woman Entrepreneur. I don't know if you want to speak first or...
Oh, okay, perfect. Hello, everyone. Okay, so what came through for me is always our personal responsibility, and I feel that's really is crucial each and every time. We speak of this often, but every time we ascend, evolve, we grow, we receive new identities, there's always another level of personal responsibilities. So that was really huge because it came into what my first download was is just releasing all the limitations and walking forward. There's no more looking back, is what they were showing me. So what they were showing me is when you come to a stop sign, stand here and really receive this stop sign. Are you ready to move forward? Or are you staying stagnant? Or are you going to turn around and walk back? And it doesn't matter which way you choose right now. It's all okay. But what they were showing me for those who want to walk forward is at the stop sign, just release the burdens, release the illusions, the old programming, everything, just leave it. And I saw a big swoosh, like a huge waterfall or a balloon bursting, and all the water came out. And well, us mothers know is when our water breaks, we really let go, right? And we have to move forward. So that's what I'm seeing right now is like that big swoosh, and really start taking your step by step forward, walking in the direction that you want, and not to overlook, not to be fearful of the path that you're going on, because it's the unknown. And it's a beautiful time to really witness, an exciting time. I got so much excitement today when I was coming down here, and I go, oh my God, August is a month full of excitement because it's newness, it's the unknownness, it's the remembrances, it's the personal responsibility. We really have to bring that into our heart. So that was one of the things that was shown to me. And the next one was take off those blinkers. And it really said the blinkers. And what they were showing me, again, media is crazed with illusions, delusions, and they are just soaking it and bringing people back into like this mediatized talk. And it's almost like, stop it. Just stop it. Stop looking at it. Stop remarking on it, and really focusing on what you want. Really going in, and we work a lot with the truth flame. And we really stand in the truth flame of our truth flame. Everybody's is going to be uniquely different, right? So we stand in our truth flame and we ask, what do we need to be discerned about, right? What is the truth for us? This is so much more focusing on, like, let's stop giving energy where it doesn't need to be given anymore. And let's start giving energy to ourselves, to our souls, to our walks forwards, to our steps that we're taking forward, and creating the impacts that we want in this life. You know, and if it's only just for you or yourself, how unique and beautiful is that for you? Because you're taking the power and your energy back into your life. So I think that was it. That was the blunt of it.
Perfect then. Yeah. For myself, what I received was through the Ascension Waves, when I was looking at them, was an invitation now for the Ascending Woman Entrepreneur to now step into the role of becoming the CEO and the peace ambassador of your consciousness, of your DNA. And we all know where the DNA is creating instructions, but you, in being the CEO of that DNA, of that one that is forming the instructions, commanding the instructions, and also choosing in every moment on how they would like to create their inner world and their outer world. And what that brought me to was in regards to being in that discernment. Again, we've talked about this many times, but they're always coming in on a new lens, a new angle of what that actually really means, or what it can mean in different areas of our life and throughout our business. But this was in regards to, a lot of people are talking about the God consciousness and the ego consciousness. And what I was seeing was that it was becoming that peace ambassador between the God consciousness and the ego consciousness, being in discernment and really having that CEO type of authority of your ego now. And it's really about what I had saw was it was really about creating that peace between you and ego. Really, not only creating that peace, sorry, I wrote it down, so I just don't want to forget what came through. Oh, yes, giving your ego a new role and being a sacred coach or mentor for your consciousness, for your ego. And this is all along aligned to creating that unity consciousness within. So not disregarding your ego consciousness, not giving it the role to lead you anymore, not allowing that ego to be in the CEO seat anymore, but you coming together, stepping into your God consciousness and working with ego in a way that is more aligned, in a way that serves your highest good now. You know, just having that, if that ego comes in and you're triggered, acknowledging ego in that moment, seeing it, witnessing ego for who they truly are, and creating peace now, coaching it, coaching that consciousness, mentoring that consciousness to come more into alignment with unity of how you can work together. Thank you, ego, for showing me that. And now you're choosing to step into that God consciousness role, that CEO role, and seeing how you want to move forward and how you're choosing to um, connect in with that sort of consciousness, how you want to dance with that consciousness. If that, yeah, so that was that part. The second one was a little bit aligned to what Eva was sharing, and which was all about movement. In the Ascension Waves, I saw many of us moving and flowing with this energy and frequency. But what that really truly means is that this high frequency that's coming in, we're going to need to be dancing with that energy and becoming one with that energy. And what that looks like on the surface level is what I saw was a lot of um, people doing more somatic movements, more movements with their body, allowing that frequency to work and connect and to really dance with it. I might repeat that sentence over and over again because it was really strong to know that when you are dancing with that heaven on earth consciousness. You're bringing that consciousness that is awakening within you, or many people think that it's, maybe coming in around you, but it's actually awakening within you. And as it's rising, as it's awakening, as it's activating, your body is going to want to move more so. Your breath is going to want to move with it. Your movements are going to walk to these new rhythms of heaven on earth consciousness. So, yes, it's where heaven meets earth. And if you view yourselves just from a higher perspective here, we are walking upon earth, but also a reminder that you yourself is a walking earth, a walking Gaian body. So whatever is going on in the inside of your body may be a reflection of what you see on your outer reality, because a lot of us are experiencing different outer realities. If you look at it, one might be experiencing abundance, one might be experiencing lack. It's what's moving around in the inside of your body. So the more you work with movement that's happening, that's awakening, just being in more an awareness of what is really coming forward and really wanting to move within your body. Usually it is, let's say, for an abundance frequency. It's your ego consciousness fearing that abundance of what it actually feels like in your body, but your body remembers what that feels like, what that true abundance feels like. So again, mentoring your ego consciousness to letting it know that it's okay, that we're more than happy to work with this consciousness now. And the more you work with that ego consciousness in a way and allowing your body to move with this, it allows it to be a full expression, an actualization through your body, with your body, as your body, because you're all that is, and you're a complete expression of that God consciousness or that unity consciousness coming through. So that's what had come through for me. But I think that's it for me.
It's really, that was all really, really inviting because I'm also watching the waves, right? And as you're saying, the waves and the dance and the flowing, and it's all the beautiful waves coming into us. It's really receive it, right? From the back of us, from the front of us, all around us. There's massive abundance, massive waves coming in, and it's just like really opening up yourself, because we know this. like you said, we know this. Us ladies love to dance. At least most of us, we love to dance, and we don't have to dance out in front of the streets or in front of people. We could do that personally, right in our own house. I know that I do it. I love the waltz. I think it's royal and regal, and I dance my manifestations around with the waltz. You know, that's my partner.
Okay,
You know,
yeah.
like, you know, yeah.
Yeah, so that reminds me of like a beauty and elegance where a lot of times my dancing I feel is more uh, earthy, or maybe I might go celestial and just go with the flow and up and bring it down and down and down. But we both really like to drum and really ground that into our bodies. So it is a blend. It's a beautiful unification of heaven on earth. So just a reminder to just yeah, you know, if you feel that frequency activating within you, go dance it out and see what that means for you. See what truth that holds for you and how that feels within the body. Just go with the flow. None of this structured form of dancing. And I'm not knocking form of structured dancing because I like structured dancing too. But just learn to tap in and tune into the flow, the rhythms of that heaven on earth consciousness and what that truly means for you.
Wonderful. That was
Yes,
great.
so beautiful. So again, much love, and we will see you next time. Bye for now.
Gonna